All right, I'd request all my guests to stay on with me. Now, viewers, let's look at which other countries India has signed the BrahMos deal with. So let me get you that, viewers, and let's get that up on the big screen. Now, India's BrahMos deals. Let's talk about Vietnam. Now, the deal confirmed on the 30th of May 2026, an estimated value around $700 million. That's, of course, India's BrahMos deals that we're discussing with different countries, and I just told you about Vietnam. Let's talk about the Philippines. Deal confirmed the 28th of January 2022. Contract value was $374.96 million. This was, of course, with the Philippines. We're talking about Indonesia, of course. The deal confirmed 9th of March 2026. The contract sealed on the 7th of July 2026. The important deal that we're discussing, of course, which is in question here with Indonesia. And I do have joining me as well, Group Captain UK Devnath, defense expert. Group Captain Devnath, welcome to the discussion. And of course, we're talking about various MOUs that have been signed on BrahMos, Astra missiles, deepening India and Indonesia ties. What would you like to say on that?
Definitely, it is a great development as far as Indian arms production facilities are concerned. Great boost to DRDO, great boost to our ordnance factories, our research and production facilities all over, spread all over country. Under Make in India, now we are making a large number of arms, ammunition and sophisticated weapon systems. Astra, BrahMos, Tejas. And now what is happening is that all these countries, we have just discussed Vietnam, Philippines and now Indonesia. All these countries are in a state of tension with China, because China claims the entire South China Sea as its own integrated water territory. It has, on an imaginary map, China has drawn a 9-dash line, which shows many small coral reefs and many small islands, which actually are within the territorial waters of Indonesia, Vietnam or Philippines. China claims that historically these belongs to China. Therefore, China, their coastal coast guard ships or sometimes Chinese Navy ships, they visit these islands and coral reefs and they plant a Chinese flag. These three countries are very apprehensive, and they are almost anticipating that at a in a near future there may be a time when there will be a skirmish between Chinese Navy ships and these countries' navies. That's why they are purchasing that version of BrahMos, which is optimized for anti-shipping role. So once installed and operationally deployed, Philippines, Vietnam and now Indonesia Navy will handle that. And in case there is a hostile activity by a Chinese ship in South China Sea, near the coral reefs or a small island claimed by these countries, then they want to have some kind of a deterrence value. Goes without saying that we also have started deploying BrahMos anti-ship missile at Andaman Nicobar and in our eastern and western coastal areas. This particular variant of BrahMos has been deployed on our Indian Navy ships also. Make in India, great success. Our intensive drive to export weapon systems to our friendly countries, great progress. This also shows that slowly we are penetrating the exclusive weapon market, which was till now controlled primarily by China and USA only in Southeast Asia. So we are making headroads very soon. Probably Akash air defense missile system will also get inducted in these countries as part of their air defense system network. Yes.
Right, Group Captain UK Devnath, of course. Now, Group Captain Devnath, we're of course civilians, and we don't understand this as perhaps a defense expert like you would be able to explain to us. I want to understand from you, for the benefit of our viewers, that how superior is the Astra missile compared to other beyond visual range missiles which are available internationally?
Yes, internationally, beyond visual range missile means any missile which can generally fire beyond, say, 10 kilometer, beyond 20 kilometer during an air-to-air aerial engagement. Typically, the advanced versions of air-to-air missiles, whether like China has got now PL-15, which they had given to Pakistan Air Force, which Pakistan Air Force fired against our Air Force Rafale and Mirage 2000 aircraft. PL-15, China claims, has a range of 120 kilometer. Similarly, US Air Force, Russian Air Force, they have beyond visual range missiles, which they claim can shoot down an enemy aircraft from a distance of, say, 150 kilometer. Now, USA is claiming that it is already developing air-to-air missiles for its F-35 aircraft, which in future will be able to shoot down enemy aircraft from 250 kilometer away. So, Astra, we have developed three variants, Astra 1, Astra 2 and Astra 3. And Astra 1 has successfully demonstrated its capability to shoot down simulated enemy aircraft in our case, from a distance of 40 kilometer. Astra 2 trials are already on, and it has almost deployed, shot down simulated enemy aircraft from a distance of 80 kilometer. Astra 3 present variant is will be capable of shooting down enemy aircraft from a distance of 150 kilometer. But we have plans to extend the range of Astra 3 to 200 kilometer. It has to be understood that why these countries are very keen to buy Astra air-to-air beyond visual range aircraft from missile from India, because all these countries, Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, they have a small air force, but they lack long range air-to-air missile, and they all anticipate that in another 5 or 10 years there may be an air-to-air skirmish with Chinese PLA Air Force. PLA has got PL-15 air-to-air beyond visual range missile, which they claim, Chinese claim, can shoot down enemy aircraft from 120 kilometers. So obviously Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore, they would like to have a missile on with their air force, even if they have to modify it by fitting Astra. The good point about Astra is that it is almost 100% indigenous. That means we are not depending upon transfer of technology from a third country. Normally what happens, in case we want to sell a weapon system to a third country, which we have developed in cooperation with another country, say Israel, or say
Group Captain
Russia.
Devnath, apologies, I'll have to interrupt you. We're very short on time, but I want to thank all my esteemed panelists for joining me on the broadcast. And now, viewers, it's time to shift focus to the